Hello. uh, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello, Ken Klaus, Jamaica baby, Airline, Jama, Kimberly Rivers, all my brothers and sisters, without mentioning all of you, how are you? Habari yenu, habari. uh, I hope you are doing very well wherever you are, my brothers and sisters. I hope also God is with all of us. We are moving very well. We are very healthy. Today is a weekend. It's a Saturday. And we are moving with the new month to see what will happen next. Having hope that God is going to keep us healthy, peaceful, as we meet on these streets of YouTube to discuss, to mingle, express our views, express our opinions, agree and disagree on my channel, our lifestyle vlog, our culture vlog. This is Kohera Senior. Welcome once more. Thank you so much for those who subscribed in my previous video, brothers and sisters. I am very grateful to have taken your time to watch Kohera Senior's video. I will keep on updating you and giving you and actually advising and correcting matters concerning lifestyle and our culture. And also you remember we have the three, that is economic, political, and social. But more so on social level or cultural level, that is where we are. You remember the last video, I was actually advising my son Marwa not to cite the disability, not to cite his eye, that people are looking upon him because he has one eye. No, that one should not be, because that is God's nature. Everybody is equal. I said Kohera Senior here is moving on, though I happened to lose one of my right leg, which is not very strong, but I'm on. I've not desired any disciple, because this is something you get. This is something you get when you meet on the way as you are growing. Even those who are laughing, you never know. You can be affected any time. You can get an accident and then you become a disciple. Anything can happen. So don't ever love somebody who has at least a problem in his body. Okay, brothers and sisters, and I still thank those that brother or sister who sent me a small gift, whether it is small or big. It is an open heart gift, so that Kohera Senior can also keep on supporting his children, more so the one who has joined the university. There we always pay rent, we always send money, we always, you see, for his survival until he finishes. So I'm very grateful for Team Kohera Senior, who always support me. I don't know where my sister Loe has gone. For a long time I have not communicated, but I believe she is doing well wherever she is. Okay, for today, ladies and gentlemen, there is some 2 weeks ago, or no, some 3 or 4 days ago, I made a video complaining about the beating of women down there at Nyabohansi, where my brother Ondari had beaten Esther, threatened to kill her, or he chased her away. And Esther had to look for a shelter in a poor villager's home where there are mud houses, and life continues. But Omachi is still on me. Omachi, Omachi, these mud houses, are meant for the common people. And that is where, remember, we started from the African huts. From the African huts where we used to live in in grass-thatched houses. And now people have moved to semi-permanents. Those are mud houses. Then the next level is actually permanent houses. Why are you still, you are still on me that I sleep in mud houses? Yeah, what is wrong with that? Hang yourself. I advised you. I replied to you in your message, in your comment, that you should hang yourself. You are so greedy. You are so greedy. You are so jealous. You are very, in fact, you are more brutal than Idi Amin. You are more brutal. I think I'm relating you. You have that Idi Amin's blood, because you are a dictator. You are a very what do you call it? Authoritative. You use thorax instead of using brain. You use a method of shoot and kill. You are shooting me on YouTube. You are always shooting me on YouTube. You are in fact, you are the worst Ugandan I have ever seen. I think I'll advise Museveni to arrest you, because you are so bitter and greedy. When I advise my son, whether you like it or not, Maro is my son. So hang yourself. Whether you like it or not, hang yourself. Hang yourself. So when I'm advising my son and you are interfering, you will never have a son like Kohera Senior's son. So hang. You are an intruder. You are always intruding to things you are not there. So when I complain that Esther is being beaten, you say I'm attacking Ondaris. Why don't you? This is the type of a man who has planted this behavior at Nyabohansi. Look, like today, Murimi. Look at what Murimi is doing. Murimi is beating Halima like a dog. Halima is crying very bitterly. And this is a behavior this man planted here. It is this Ondari who took this behavior there. This look like this young drunkard boy here, Murimi. Murimi yesterday, the other day, was so close to Marwa's family. He is the one who was selling land, selling D Mwangos, a land, in an exchange of a motorbike. Just look, in an exchange of a motorbike, land. And he still has a land. And I'm told this boy is learned. I'm told this boy went up to university. I don't know which university teaches people how to drink alcohol. And then, after university, he came and got a job at Migori, where he was working as a guard. Then he happened to, by this time, Halima was a house helper at the Esther's house. She was working there because these people are neighbors. So one day, Murimi put on a full uniform, a security guard uniform. And because Halima is a Tanzanian, she had never differentiated between a Kenyan police and a guard, a company guard, a private farm guard, a security guard. So this man put on full uniform and that hat with sort of a symbol like a crown here. Then he went when people had gone on duty, and it was only Halima in Madam's house. Then Murimi now seduced Halima and said, "You see, I'm a government officer, and in fact, I have just come home shortly on an off, but I'm going back, and you see, I have no time to stay. So what we can do? Me, I have loved you, so let us move." So this young girl thought that she was getting married to a police officer. Then she eloped. She eloped with the Murimi. And Murimi made her his wife. And this is a behavior which is very common here in Korea. These young boys, these dropouts, go in Nairobi. They get a night job like security guards. Then when they come to the village, they pretend that they have been given. They chef very well, very nicely. They put on everything, and sometimes they come home with even the boots, those boots, the government boots of police. Then they say, "You see, I am a soldier in Nairobi now, but my days are very short. I want to go back very quickly. But you see, you young girl, I love you, let us go." Then he elopes a girl from here. When they reach Nairobi, they find this man is living in Kibera. They find this man is living in Mathare, and he doesn't even have a good house. He sleeps in a carton houses. Then they stay there. This girl now thinking that this is a policeman, but this man is ever out at night. They guide at night, and they stay at home during the day. So this is what Murimi did to Halima. And eloped with her. Now, when Halima went, she found out that Murimi was not an official police officer, but a security guard. Okay, because of that, she decided to stay. Now let it be there. Once married, I'm not going back at my home. Let me now, I've gotten a husband. And because this girl here, Halima, is an orphan, I understand her mother passed away when she was only 3 years. So she was brought up by her grandmother. And this is a lady who has experienced a lot of difficulties in her growing journey. So she decided to cling. She didn't want to mind whether Murimi had money or not. So she clung on him. They have sired several children. And now Murimi's work got finished at Migori. With his good English, with his good whatever, he came back. Then now that is when he started selling land. The family now started selling land to Ondari's family. They have sold land, you remember? Even the other day they had sold Dimwango, a land which had no road. there was no road. Up to now, there is no road accessing that construction site. Now, there is a revelation. There is a revealing now that this man here, Murimi, has a fellow drunkard called Brian. And another one, because he's been discovered saying, boasting that, okay, I have a very strong wife. I have a very strong, God-given wife, a very heartful woman who is taking care of 3 men in the same house. And I understand even Murimi's house is only a 1-bedroom mud house. And I wonder how 3 drunkard men can sleep in a 1-bedroom house with a wife having children. Jesus Christ. Can you see that picture at night? These people are a drunkard. And there is a woman inside there, though she has children. They have come home. 3 men. They live there. This woman wakes up. She cooks for them. Always there. But their job is to drink. And they even go as far as stealing utensils to go and sell. So that they can drink alcohol. They even go as far as selling maize. They already harvested maize. They go and sell so that they can take alcohol. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening at Nyabohanse? What are we going to do? It is the same Murimi who was actually not agreeing with his brothers over the land. He said, I have my land, let me sell. It is the same Murimi who made even Omaje to abuse Ernesto, that he has a long mouth. Now, Omaje, have you seen? Are you seeing what the... And it is due to manipulation. David Jr. must have manipulated. Why is he also... Okay, why is he also following this family? He wants now again to make money. Like he made... Yeah. Okay. These people are talented in getting... But these are shortcut money. These are shortcut money. You see, you better have a long, peaceful generation which has no stains. You better have a very little money, but a blessed money. Now see, this lady is crying. Is crying so bitterly. I have derived this one from the village echoes. This woman is complaining how she is always being beaten by Murimi. She is always out looking for something to put on the table so that her children can eat. She does labor. She does this around. She goes around different gardens looking for labor. Then after working, she is given some wages. Then she comes back. When she comes back, she buys food, she cooks, while Murimi is drinking. And Murimi has a motorbike, which was given to him by D. Mwango. Just imagine, go as far as taking a knife to finish Halima. Murimi should be arrested. The other time he was found stealing materials from D. Mwango's site, constructing site, and he apologized. He was excused. And now he has been He has been seen with a knife wanting to kill Halima. Why? This is actually gender-based violence, and it is very rampant at Nyabohansi. These women are ever complaining. Look at Gati Africa. The other time, Gati Africa was crying on the streets, saying, okay, Gintu, Gintu. Okay, the other time Esther was crying, running away. Ondari, Ondari has trained these people how to beat women. Eh? That is Ondari's training. That is Ondari's mentality of brutality. Now these Nyabohansi women have no peace. Have no peace. These Nyabohansi women don't get satisfied. They don't have they are always denied their conjugal rights. You see, as a woman and a man, every couple has a right to access his wife or her husband. But imagine 3 men sleeping in one bedroom house. When does Matiko attend to Halima? Does he attend to her when the other 2 men or when the Brian is listening? This one can also cause rape. If you listen to somebody working on his wife at night, when everything is silent and you see when making love, whatever happens, what happens there? Don't you think also Halima, or rather, these people do not attend to their wives. That is why their wives run away, because of a lot of drinking. So, yeah. So, what have I said in this video? I have said Murimi should be arrested because of publicly intimidating and harassing and beating this young girl, this young lady Halima. And what am I saying? Women beating at Nyabohansi should stop. Otherwise, we urge the children officers, the rights of children and the women, these women lawyers to intervene. The rights of women are there. Why don't we intervene and arrest these women beaters? Ondari being number 1, then there Murimi and the rest who have always been beating these women. A lot of voices crying, women crying down there at Nyabohansi, looking for liberation. They want to be saved. Why don't God come and save these people? Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, may I once more take this time to encourage you to subscribe and share and like and also comment on this Koera Senior channel as we move on. Those brothers and sisters who are supportive to me, I say continue with your open heart. I will appreciate as we move on. Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters. Let us meet in the next video. Murimi.